Good morning everyone, welcome back to Tuesday's maths lesson. Today your learning objective is to use column subtraction for 4-digit numbers when exchanging important piece of vocabulary is required in multiple columns. What do we mean by multiple columns? In more than one, okay? More likely more than two potentially. So, vocabulary for today, which you need to write down on your piece of paper, whatever you're doing in your book: exchanging, columns, place value, subtraction, calculation, and all the calculation is how you're working something out, or a question to answer, the inverse, your subtraction, and your equal sign. Those will really help you today, especially when you come to explain, stretch it, or solve it. So, question to begin with then says 5,321 subtract 4,638. Here is how you work it out. 1 subtract 8, 7. No, remember the commutative law. Can you subtract with a smaller number? No. Knock next door into the tens column. Let's have a little look. 2 tens. Can we take one of those tens and regroup it into the ones? Exchanging. Yep. Let's take one of those away. So now we have 1 10 and we're including another 10 here. Remember, cover it over. Now it says 11 subtract 8. Can you do that? Yes, you can. 8, count forward until you get to 11. 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3. The answer is 3. Nice. 1, or 110, so 10 subtract 30. Can you do it? No. Not next door. Let's go into the hundreds. Can we pinch 100 from here and exchange it? Yep. Thank you. Taking 1 away from 3. If I take 1 away from 3, how many have I got left? I've got 2 tens. And I'm going to bring my 100 over here into the tens column. So now I have 110 subtract 30. Can I do it? Or 11 subtract 3. Probably easy to do that in my head. Can you do 11 subtract 3? 11, count back 3 times 11, 10, 9, 8. Ooh, super. And if you look here, we've got some number facts there. So 8. Let's check my answer. 8, 9, 10, 11. Yes, I have definitely got it correct. 2 subtract 6. Can I do it? Will it get a 4? No, because remember, Mr. Ash, you can't subtract a smaller number first. Can we not next door again? Yes, we can. Goodness me. A lot of exchanging going on today. Take away one of the thousands. So 5 taken with 1 is 4. Bring that 1,000 across. 1,200. Take away 600. Well, I know in my head 6 add 6 equals 12. So 12 subtract 6 will equal 6. Right, 4 subtract 4. 0. Nice. So my answer isn't 0683. Okay? If I was to write my answer down to this, remember we looked at it yesterday. Oh yes, I would have, so my answer would be 683. So I have a try it here for you to do. 4,327 subtract 2,536. Press pause now, please. Give it a try to make sure you understand it. Okay, and I will quickly press pause on my laptop and we'll come back and answer it together. So your turn, over to you, and then we're going to mark it in just a second. So give it a go. Make sure you use column subtraction as your part of your calculation, and I look forward to seeing your answers. Okay, so you should have written your method out like this with column subtraction. 4,327 subtract 2,536. 7 subtract 6, can we do it? Yes, we can. That's 1. 2 subtract 3, can we do it? No. So we need to look next door and exchange. 3,000, can I take any, 300, can I take anything from it? Yes, I can. Take 1 from 3. 3 take away 1 is 2. And our 100 comes here. 12 subtract 3, can we do it? Yes, we can. 12, 11, 10, 9. 2 subtract 5, can I do it? No, let's jump into the thousands. Exchange. 4 subtract 1, now we have 3 thousands. I'll bring 1,000 over to the hundreds column. 12 subtract 5, can you do it? Yes, you can now. 12 subtract 5 is 7. 3 subtract 2 is 1. Okay, so there is your try it. If you didn't understand that and you got your answer incorrect, please watch the video again, okay, and try your best to follow all of the steps. Okay, and we're about to move on to stretch it.
Okay, so for stretch it, Colin thinks 3,527 subtract 2,848 equals 1,479. It says here, oops, lazy, why is he wrong? Okay, 7 subtract 8. Can we do that? No, we can't. So Colin has exchanged. Okay, remember your vocabulary. Vocabulary is going to be important here. He has exchanged. Good, he's done that correctly. He's taken the 10. Brilliant, 17. Can he do 2 to go 4? No. So he's taken one from the hundreds. Okay, so 11 subtract 4. Yep, it's 7. Look at the hundreds column. What's happened here? 4 subtract 8 is 4. Is that a mistake? It is a mistake, because can you have the smaller number first? No, you can't. So when you look at this calculation, he has not followed the commutative law, okay, and he has not remembered that when you subtract, the smaller number cannot come first. He should have done what? He should have exchanged. He should have gone into the thousands column and turned that from 3,000, taken away 1,000 to make 2, and brought a 1,000 into the hundreds column. It should have been 14 subtract 8, okay, which gives you 6. And then 2 subtract 2, 0. So, explain what Colin has done wrong. Colin has taken, first of all, the smaller number away from the larger number, which you cannot do when you subtract, okay? Secondly, he has not exchanged from the thousands, which he could have done. Okay, there are numbers there that he could exchange. He could have brought the thousands over, but instead, Colin has subtracted the smaller number away from the larger one. Okay, that is his important mistake. Look at the vocabulary here. It will be of real help to you. Okay, now finally, for solve it, it says here 4,751 subtract 2,000 something and 80 something equals something thousand and 73. And I can only use 6, 8 and 2 in my answers. 1 subtract something equals 3. If I put a 2 here, will that work? No, it won't work, okay? It won't work at all, okay? Because 1 subtract 2, you can't do anyway. So what we've got to look at here is a number where when we have 3 and we have 1 together, it's going to have an answer of 3. But we're going to need some style of regrouping here, aren't we? Because no matter what we put there, you can't subtract 1 away from it to get 4, because 1's a smaller number. So I'm going to need to go straight away and exchange in the tens column. I'm going to get rid of this, take away from the tens column to make that 4. And I'm going to put a 1 here to make 11. I wonder if I can do it now. 11 subtract 3 should equal something here, because I'm using the inverse. 11 subtract 3 is 8. Aha, let's see if that works. Well, it does, yes, doesn't it? 11 subtract 8 equals 3. 4 subtract 8 equals 7. Can I do that? Not really, no, I can't. So, I'm probably going to have to knock next door here and take one of those to have 6 and 14. 14 subtract 8. Well, that wouldn't work actually, would it? No. That would equal 6. So there's been a bit of a mistake on here. So that needs to be changed to 6. Okay, I'm not using this one up though, just yet. 6 subtract something equals 0. Now I can use my 6 up. So I'm going to cross that one out, cross that one out. 4 subtract 2 equals 2. Okay, so that's what you've got to do. When you come to solve it, all you need to do is use the numbers on the sheet to help you. Now, as I always say, try and use your own numbers first that you've made up, and only until you've done that, after that, then try the sheet's numbers, because it is quite a tricky one. Okay, mastery is coming up any second now. Right then, mastery is here. It says, in a game of football, there are 90 minutes. If Colin scores a goal every 5 minutes, how many goals will he score in total? Okay, so this is quite a cruel question. Read it carefully. Okay, every 5 minutes he scores, and there are 90 minutes in total. You're going to have to use your 5 times table here, but that's the only clue I'm going to give you. Okay, give it your best shot, and I look forward to seeing your answers.